What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again from High on Android, DopeTechDaily.com, and today I'm here shooting another vlog in the car. As you guys have probably noticed, I really like shooting vlogs in the car, namely because I'm super busy, and what else am I going to do while driving that's productive? So today I want to talk a little bit about the LG V10, also a little bit about the Nexus 6P. I am shooting this vlog on the front-facing camera of the Nexus 6P, so this will serve as a Nexus 6P front-facing camera test. It's an overcast day here in Phoenix, so you know, it's going to be kind of low light. We're going to go through the garage as usual, so you know, it's going to be dark in the garage, but when we get back outside, you guys can see more of the low light performance. I took some pictures on my Instagram too earlier today of one of the universities where I teach as an adjunct in North Phoenix. Some pretty nice shots of the Nexus 6P. Looks pretty good in low light. But let me start with LG V10 real quick, say a few things about it. So there's been all this stuff going on with the fingerprint scanner I've been covering. Not very many people have been covering this besides me, and maybe there's a good reason for that. I think a lot of people feel like they don't need a case on the LG V10 because it's such a thick phone, it's a durable phone. LG sort of marketed it as something that you could drop, you know, and not have to worry about it. But a lot of people like to use cases on their phone no matter how thick, no matter how durable they are. And I know that comes as a surprise to a lot of people. Why would you put a case on it? But you know, even the Galaxy S6 Active or all the Samsung Active phones, they've made cases for those. People still use them. So obviously there's a market for it since they make the cases and people are still using them. That being said, as you guys have seen in my previous couple of videos, fingerprint scanner doesn't work that great on the LG V10 with a case on. Again, my hypothesis for that, again, I don't know 100%. I'm not going to dissect my phone just to find out. I mean, if LG doesn't answer me soon, I would consider taking a look. But I have a feeling the way they implemented the circuit inside the phone, the metal rails are being used here to conduct the electricity in that circuit to get the capacitance reading on the fingerprint sensor that measures the charge in your hand. A lot of people have said, oh, well, the Nexus 5X, it doesn't have any problems with that. It's all plastic. So why would the plastic be a problem? Well, the Nexus 5X, while that is possibly true, the Nexus 5X also has the metal ring on the back, and they're probably implementing the fingerprint scanner correctly so that all of the capacitance reading is being done right there at the point of contact on that metal ring that's on the Nexus 5X. Also on the 6P, but that thing is covered in metal, as we know. But on the 5X, it's probably implemented correctly. It doesn't have any issues. I saw that in the comments. So, I mean, that's a possible reason why. So I'm not saying I know for sure, but it seems like LG may have implemented the fingerprint scanner incorrectly in either the software, which is less likely, or they may be using the metal rails in that circuit in a way which is affecting, if you put a case on it, obviously your hands aren't touching the metal rails on the side. That's causing a problem. So, as I said in the previous video, LG reached out to me and they are working on the issue. They're aware of it. So we're going to get some sort of answer from them. I don't know when. They reached out to me on Twitter. You can check my Twitter if you check the links in the description. They replied to me there. They also sent me an email letting me know that they are aware of it and they're working on it, but they didn't give me an ETA. So I'll try to keep you guys up to date. So that's what's going on with the fingerprint scanner. Otherwise, though, I want to say some other things about the phone because I sort of concentrated on that. And otherwise, it's a really great phone, so I don't want to sort of put down the LG V10. I like the phone. It's just not working that great with the case, and the fingerprint scanner is not working great with the case. But otherwise, the phone is really a beast of a phone. To be honest, I really enjoy the second screen there that's at the top. That lets you get through your recent apps, get through some of your favorite apps. You know, you can put some quick contacts there. You can use screen write, kind of like on the Note 5, except you don't have the S Pen. It's been a great phone otherwise. And the fingerprint scanner itself works great without the case. It's actually up there with some of the most reliable fingerprint scanners I've seen. It's fantastic. A few other things to talk about. The camera, just as good as the G4 because for still shots it's pretty much the same. The video camera is fantastic. The manual mode is awesome. I've taken a few videos. I need to get a couple sample videos uploaded for you guys. I'll do that. I've just been so busy. So many products right now coming out, coming in. Trying to keep this channel going while working my full-time jobs. You guys know I teach, but I also do other things on the side, which is why I'm able to actually get all of these products and do them without getting sponsored. I do a lot of consulting stuff on the side as well, in addition to teaching. mathematics. So I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance, but I will get some sample footage uploaded. Manual mode on the V10 is amazing. That's all I can say about that. Battery life, that's the place I was concerned about because the G4 wasn't great. A lot of people say they get great battery life. I use the phone pretty heavy, uploading videos, taking a bunch of pictures, playing games, getting notifications all day, and I get about 3.5 to 4 on my G4. And the V10 is averaged a little bit better, surprisingly, I guess, because it has a bigger screen. But I've averaged right at 4 or just over 4 on my LG V10. So I think that's actually really good for the battery life on the V10, and I've been pretty happy with the battery life on the V10 overall. So the battery life is good, decent, I would say, not the greatest, not as good as the Note 5. Camera is fantastic. I like the second screen feature. The phone is really big, that's for sure. And adding a case to it does make it quite thick, as you guys saw. That's actually why I bought the case originally, show you guys how thick it was going to be with the case on. But otherwise, I really love this phone. I think it's one of the better phones I'm using right now. Of course, 6P, Note 5, also great phones, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. There's a lot of good phones out there right now. But the LG V10 is a solid phone, and I hope that you will take my advice when I say don't let the fingerprint issue scare you away from purchasing the phone, because the fingerprint issue, one, you can probably get some case that's going to work, because I've got the Rinky Fusion case coming in. I've also got the Spigen case coming in today. I'm going to test those, so you can probably find some case that's going to work just fine for you. And in addition to that, everything else about the phone so far, I absolutely love. And I think the V10's a great phone. It's definitely the best phone for me that LG's made in a while, because I've been waiting on an LG phablet for quite some time. So V10, quality phone. Have the review coming in a couple weeks. Otherwise, a few channel updates. We have coming up the BlackBerry, the Priv, the Prive, whatever you want to call it. That's coming up later this week. I'll have that phone. You guys saw that I also did recently the unboxing of the Nexus 5X. I haven't had much coverage of that because I sent mine back. My screen was yellow, so I'm getting a replacement. That's coming back, and I'll have more coverage of the Nexus 5X. I also have my Nexus 6P review. It's a great phone. It just is a lot different, of course, than the V10. The V10's got the heavy skin. I will say one other thing about the V10, the 4 gigabytes of RAM, really helping the V10. The G4 had a lot of lag with UX 4.0. LG skin's pretty heavy, but now with 4 gigs of RAM, I haven't had a single hiccup so far in terms of lag, so that's fantastic. The 6P, of course, super smooth. You're going to get a lot of updates. The camera, I don't think is as good as the V10. That's my opinion. I've been testing it. I think it's a decent camera. It's way better, of course. I'm not going to say decent. It's good. Way better than what Google's put out the last few years. But it's not nearly as good as the G4 or the Note 5, at least in my testing and the types of lighting situations that I've done. So I'll have the Nexus 6P review coming up. Of course, I got a lot of other cases and stuff. If you guys want me to review or check something out, hit me up on Twitter, Google+. The links are in the description. I'll be happy to check out any product. If it's a reasonable price, I'll buy it. We'll check it out. I also bought an Amazon Echo finally, so that's coming in. I might unbox that. And I got the Beats Pill Plus. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have time to make videos on all these. I'll try my best. Anyway, I appreciate you guys checking out the vlog real quick. I am here at the store, going to grab some gas and some coffee, and then head back to the office and try to upload a video and upload this vlog. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Follow me on Twitter, Google+, in the links below. Check out news.hionandroid.com, dopetechdaily.com for great Android news and giveaways. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.